What's the vibe, guys? We back. Now, before I even get into today's video, try not to stare on my background too long. I know it's dry, ain't shit up there, but just give me a few weeks and y'all gonna see I'ma slowly progress, and y'all gonna see me, y'all gonna progress with me. But anyway, we got another Young Pharaoh's video. This video is called How to Reach Spiritual Enlightenment. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I was watching this video a few days ago, and I wasn't even gonna make no video on it, but the more I watched, the more I was like, it's some good knowledge. I can't just keep all this knowledge to myself. I feel like I would be selfish. So I decided to do a video to share out there, So let's get into this video.
The more knowledge that you gain, it's gonna hurt my nigga. R.I.P. Dr. Say, I think they murdered my nigga. I beat the stars like astrology, yeah. We hit the club and demolish, yeah. That jury shine like Apollo, okay. I'm plugged in like a fire stick. Screaming R.I.P. Malcolm.
Peace, family. This video right here is about how to reach spiritual enlightenment, okay? Now, first and foremost, I want to apologize to y'all because I told y'all a while ago that I was going to make this video. And I didn't get a chance to do it because I was traveling and running around. But I'm here today to present forth this information to y'all. So I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for being patient with me and being in tune with me on this channel. And I'm here to make good on my promise because I like to keep my word, not just to y'all, but to myself. I like to think of myself as somebody who does what they say they're going to do. Therefore, I like to present myself to other people, such as y'all, the viewers at home, as that type of person. And so with that being said, this video right here is about how to reach spiritual enlightenment. First and foremost, let's clear the table on what spirituality is. Spirituality has nothing to do with being nonviolent. It just has nothing to do with being violent either. It has nothing to do with being happy all the time. It just has nothing to do with being sad all the time either. Spirituality has octaves, okay, in this level of consciousness. Now, what we're thinking of spiritual enlightenment, okay, is fantasy-based versus reality-based, okay? Let me give you an example. Buddha can still bleed. Buddha can still get his head chopped off, okay? Buddha will still fight you if you try to harm Buddha, okay? A Buddhist monk will defend themselves, his or herself. And so we want to be mature about this, okay? Let's put that on the whack. Spiritual enlightenment don't mean, oh, missiles are raining down and I'm smiling. No, that's called being in denial of what's about to happen, okay? Spiritual enlightenment has different levels, and I'm going to go through as many levels as I can. First and foremost, before we get to talking about spiritual enlightenment, we have to understand that psychologically, there's a blueprint that either enters you into the door or keeps the door shut on you. If you believe in any deity outside of yourself, no way ever you will reach spiritual enlightenment. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care what you think Jesus, Muhammad, or any of these figures.
And I ain't trying to, discredit anybody's beliefs or, try to tell them what to believe in, but I'm just going to run that back
on you. If you believe in any deity outside of yourself, no way ever you will reach spiritual enlightenment. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care what you think Jesus, Muhammad, or any of these figures have done for you. Okay? I don't care what you think. You will never reach spiritual enlightenment. Because spiritual enlightenment invokes biological responses. Okay? Just like that movie Split. When he believed he was the beast, physically he turned into the beast. That's real. That's not fake. Okay? So when you see Buddhist monks breaking bricks with their head and doing all of these feats, it's because their bodies are neurologically responding to the programming of the mind. And the key word is I. Okay? I. Because I've said this before. You don't hear, let's say, shamans or guru-ish or monkish people say I. You hear them say things like one must. Okay? You watch a kung fu movie, they say one must be one with the world or whatever. The reason that they say one is because it's called vernacular expression enchantment. When you say I, subconsciously 9 times out of 10 you're identifying with this physical vessel. See, when you look in the mirror and you say, damn, I'm ugly today or I look good today, you are identifying yourself with your vehicle, not as yourself. So their speech patterns subconsciously keep them from being conclusively trapped within a third dimensional perspective, aka the physical vessel. Okay, and I like to get this example. 3D is like playing Call of Duty. All you see is the guns in the hands. A lot of people live the majority of their life thinking that they the guns in the hands, thinking that they this body. And so everything that makes them happy is predicated upon material, because they believe themselves to be the material. So you only happy if somebody buy you something to put on this vessel to make it look better, because you believe you the vessel. You only happy if somebody buy you a house for this vessel to exist in, because you believe that you the vessel that look good in this house.
He going nuts. We gonna keep talking. We just gonna keep listening. I ain't gonna keep stopping it. We just gonna keep going.
And so fourth dimension is just a different perspective. Fourth dimension is where you can consciously view yourself within this vessel. So fourth dimension would be like playing a video game where you see the whole character. Like it's like playing Uncharted or Metal Gear Solid or playing NBA or 2K or Madden or something, where you're looking at the player. In order for you to reach fourth dimensional perspective, you have to realize that you are the God. See, 3D is when you in the body and you believe that something outside yourself not only controls your destiny, but already predispositioned and planned your destiny. Fourth dimension is when you looking at the player and you controlling the goddamn game. Okay, the game is not coming at you, you going at the game. Okay, it's like if you playing Call of Duty is coming at you. If you playing 2K, you going at the hoop. And you thinking like, okay, let me do this, let me do that, let me do that. Call of Duty is just like, I'm going to spin this corner and I hope that somebody ain't around here. Two different perspectives, okay? Two different perspectives. And so when you say I'm the God and I'm the manifester, the God, G-O-D, generator, organizer, and dispenser of my own reality, now you have the potential of reaching spiritual enlightenment. That's why that's important. Because prayer is asking for something outside yourself.
I'm sorry, I gotta play that back real quick. G-O-D.
Dispenser of my own reality, now you have the potential of reaching spiritual. You going at the hoop. And you thinking like, okay, let me do this, let me do that, let me do that. Call of Duty is just like, I'm going to spin this corner and I hope that somebody ain't around here. Two different perspectives, okay? Two different perspectives. And so when you say I'm the God and I'm the manifester, the God, G-O-D, generator, organizer, and dispenser of my own reality, now you have the potential of reaching spiritual enlightenment. That's why that's important. Because prayer is asking for something outside yourself to cause an effect. Meditation is preparing yourself to cause an effect. See the difference? Now meditation is important because scientifically proven, meditation is the only exercise which exercises every muscle in your body, including your heart and your brain. They even did an experiment where they had people go to the gym and do a specific exercise. I don't remember the specific exercise, so I'm going to make it up here. Let's say they had people curling weights, right? They had people actually doing it, and then they had another group of people only meditate by doing it. And the people that meditated actually achieved the same result as the people who physically did it. They was only behind in their success 30%. That's not a little bit. That's a lot. For you to not actually do it, but you think about doing it every day, and your bodies is actually producing the effect as if they was doing it. See the power of the mind? And so we talk about things like split, and he believes that he's an entity, and his body neurologically reprograms itself and starts to produce biochemicals and neurotransmitters within itself and chemicals in the brain to stimulate a manifestation of itself to express itself in accordance with the mind. That's when we talking about you reaching God mode. Now let's go into spiritual enlightenment, because that's just how the soul and the mind influences the body once you reach fourth dimensional perspective. Now we want to talk about enlightenment, which is philosophical and psychological. Okay, your philosophy is going to be the key into the door of enlightenment. Okay, fourth dimensional perspective preps you for your philosophy. Now you have a fourth dimensional perspective and you say, damn, I'm the controller of my own reality. I generate my own reality. I am the controller of causes and effects within my immediate space, right? Now this is where philosophy comes in, okay? The I. Now you no longer identify with the I as the body. You identify with the I as your soul, spirit, your sentience, essence, whatever you want to call it. The energetic driving force and cognitive intellectual source that controls this vessel. The aspect of yourself that tells you to put your arm up, not your body, but the thought that says I want to raise my hand, and then there's another lower aspect of yourself that says raise my hand. See, we're talking about the higher aspect that says that even thought you wanted to raise your hand. See, now when you get there and you can touch that part of yourself and hold it and pinpoint it, now we want to go into enlightenment, because spiritual enlightenment is not about trying to be Jesus Christ. Spiritual enlightenment is about what you call reaching the middle way. The middle way is not being for or against anything other than being righteous. Now, 70% of spiritual enlightenment is what? Not knowing better, or excuse me, not thinking that you're better than people, but realizing that people haven't reached where you are. So this is where patience and being humble comes from. See, because you watch movies and you say, damn, how is this monk or this person just so humble with this asshole? The monk is humble.
And people be wondering why I'm so humble, why I have patience. That's just because I understand, like, I have a different level of understanding, so therefore it's not easy for me to get mad, you know. But that's what I be trying to tell people. But I hope y'all watch this video and get where I'm coming from, or understand why I am the way I am.
Humble with this person because the monk realizes this person is still in a state of ignorance. See, let me give you an example. A person say, yo, I'll kill you. That's because they're third dimensional.
This boy be dry humor with it, but I understand. Like,
you watch movies and you say, damn, how is this monk or this person just so humble with this asshole? The monk is humble with this person because the monk realizes this person is still in a state of ignorance. See, let me give you an example. A person say, yo, I'll kill you. That's because they're third dimensional. And they looking at this vessel and they believe that I'm my vessel because they believe that they vessel, so they believe that they can kill me. But they don't realize I'm the soul that's in this body. So only that they can.
Wait a minute. Come on, slow down, my guy. You know you gotta slow down. It might be some simple people out here, my guy. I got you, but you know you gotta slow down.
I'll kill you. That's because they're third dimensional. And they looking at this vessel and they believe that I'm my vessel because they believe that they vessel, so they believe that they can kill me. But they don't realize I'm the soul that's in this body. So only that they can do is terminate the biological functions which sustain me as a living organism and release my spirit, which is actually me, from this vessel, and I'm still going to live on. And the only thing that they did was put themselves in a position for a government to come lock their ass up, and now they do life in a vibrational point of misery and anguish because they had a misconception about how they could handle a problem that they didn't really identify with properly in regards to their psychological
bars. He's spitting bars right now. It's a verse.
Perspective on who not we actually are as human beings. And so you deal with people, the calmness and the patience develops from the understanding. If a child, if a child knocks over a cup, you don't get mad at the kid because it's a kid. You expect the child to make mistakes and do foolish things. Now, if a grown man or woman knocks over a cup, now you might get more influence to be like, why would you do that? Because you can't understand why they would do that. Spiritual enlightenment is reaching a level of spiritual maturity and understanding so high that you unbothered by the shit people do, because you realize they're still children in their souls and in their minds and in their philosophy. They're still third dimensional beings. See, that's what spiritual enlightenment is. Some things may make you angry, some things may make you happy. We're not saying you're not gonna never be upset. What you talking about? People, it's child sex trafficking, Pizzagate. You better be upset. But we're talking about the way you deal with
facts,
things properly on a level. Yes, I'm upset at Pizzagate. I'm not upset at idiots who want to go out and shoot each other in the club, because I realize that is where your level of consciousness has taken you. That's just what it does. And so becoming spiritually enlightened is breaking the threshold from the third dimensional to the fourth dimensional perspective of your mind, and then developing a philosophy on that level which makes you neutral and positive to all beings. You're not an energy drainer. You're also not an energy giver. You just a positive energy whenever you come around somebody. I'm not withholding myself, but I'm not offering myself. I'm just here. And if you experience me, you will have a positive experience. That's it. That's it. It's like the sun. The sun ain't coming to you.
And I'm going to stop it right there. Now, I ain't trying to sound cocky or nothing, but that's all I try to be, is a positive influence. Whenever I go around my family and they having a hard time, I always try to give them something positive to hold on. I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but it's just honest. It's just facts. But I'm going to stop it right there, man. Let me know if y'all want a part 2 down in the comments. It's a good video, man. I'm having fun doing these videos, man. And let me know if y'all enjoy the content. You know, like, share, subscribe, comment below.